Hi, I want to talk about aspect of building defects. Malaysia is a rapidly developing country, particularly in the construction sector. However, some newly constructed buildings still experience construction defects. Building defects refer to weaknesses that affect the performance and functionality of a building that may occur at any stage of its lifespan. This case study aims to identify the causes of building defects and the preventive measures that can be taken in a short period of time. The research method used include site observation, interviews, and reviews of construction documents. The findings show that building defects compromise safety, increase maintenance and repair costs, disrupt daily activities, reduce property value, and negatively affect the reputation of developers and contractors. Introduction of building defects is: building defects refer to flaws or deficiencies in a building that may lead to structural failures. They can result from design issue, building materials, workmanship, or a combination of these factors with varying levels of severity. Common defects include cracking, peeling paint, dampness, mold, timber defects, and roof defects. Construction material play a key role in determining structural behavior and the likelihood of future defects. The use of low-quality material can cause long-term deterioration. This study focused on identifying and examining common building defects found in buildings across Malaysia. Okay, then I want to talk about difference between construction-related failures. That is structural and non-structural. Structural relates to the primary structural framing system. Failure to carry or strengthen imposed load result is fracture or total collapse of the structure. Primarily relate to footing, foundation, beams, rafter, trusses and joints. And then non-structural relates to either non-structural or localized component element. Failure result in additional hazard through occupants, short or total collapse. Begin as problem maintenance issue, eventually may grow to become a structural failure.
My name is Nia Fahana. I would like to begin by explaining the objective of the study that we conduct. First, to explain types and rectification works that carry out works of building defect. Number 2, to determine the problems that occur and its solution during building defect. We will proceed to discuss the scope of the study. The study was conducted at Billion Street Iskandar Mall, located in the state of Perak. This study focused on building defects that occur at Billion Street Iskandar Mall. In addition, the aspects examined in this study are to identify the problem that occurred and the solution or rectification method adopted to address this defect. Also, the defect can be divided into two categories, which are structural defect and non-structural defect. However, this study does not include cost estimate for repair works, structural design analysis, detailed engineering, calculation, or comparison with other buildings outside the research. I will explain the research method used. This study adopted a qualitative approach to collect data related to building defect at Billion Street Iskandar Mall, Perak. The data collection method employed in this study include site observation and interviews. Each method was applied to ensure that the data obtained are comprehensive and relevant to the research objective. Number 1. Site observation. Observation at the Billion Street Iskandar Mall site were conducted to identify the types of building defect occurring. Studies concern several building components include finishes, roof, floor, ceilings, and walls. The walls show a sign of cracking and the finish were badly deteriorated. The observation at the site continued over a period of 3 days. Data were documented in photographs and notes during the observation period for future analysis. Number 2. Interviews. Spontaneous interviews were conducted on site during the observation period. Employees at the Building Street Iskandar Mall were interviews to find out more about problems with the building condition they have got encountered. This interview was conducted with the administrator staff and customer service. The data was collected through brief writing notes conducted at the design location at Building Street Iskandar Mall.
Hi, my name is Noaisha Atira from Student. Now I will continue our presentation by explaining about our case study. Our observations were carried out at BDC Iskandar Mall, located in Perak. BDC Iskandar is well known in Bandar Seri Iskandar, which can be recognized as an educational hub, earning the nickname City of Knowledge. Its development began with the establishment of the University's Malaysia USM Engineering Campus. The area was further developed into a modern township following the state government's plan in 1989 and the subsequent establishment of institutions such as University Technology Petronas and University Technology Mart. Based on the previous discussion, I will now explain the types of defects identified in this case study. First, BDC Iskandar Mall has a cracking on the walls. These cracks will give a risk to a building which are risk of collapse. In this situation, rectification works from wall cracking involve identifying the cause of the cracks before carrying out repair methods. The second one is peeling paint decline. It is commonly caused by moisture, poor surface preparation, or the use of suitable paint. The cause of the peeling paint defect is because the extreme dryness of the paint surface. Extreme dryness can prevent the formation of strong adhesive bonds that allow the introduced coating of paint to stick to the surface properly. Next, we got a damage. The presence of unwanted moisture in the building structure, whether through condensation inside the building or infiltration from the outside. It's known as structural damage. Why it happens? It is because the water intrusion, leaking roofs, roofs, pipes, poor drainage, rising them or from the ground. Other than that, it is because of the condensation. One was meeting close surface common in bedrooms and also the kitchen.
Hi, my name is Norshabila Natasha binti Muhammad Zafawi. Now I'm going to present about the solution of building defects. The first solution of building defects is cracking of walls. Cracking of the wall may lead to the curse damage of wall finishes of the building. If it left untreated, the cracks may allow water penetration, resulting in dampness and further structural damage over time. The solution should be carried out by filling the cracks with suitable filter, followed by repainting of the affected wall surface. The second solution is peeling paint. One of the primary reasons for peeling paint is inadequate surface preparation. If a surface is not properly cleaned and prepared before painting, the paint may not adhere well, leading to issues like flaking and peeling. Proper surface preparation is essential for any successful paint job. The solutions include removing the peeling paint, treating the wall surface, and repainting with suitable paint. The final solution is dampness damage. Dampness causes stains, unpleasant odor, and deterioration of wall finishes, which may lead to long-term damage if not addressed. The solution is by improving waterproofing, sealing affected areas, and repainting after proper drying. Repair damage by remove contaminated plaster, treat by wood rod, and replace damaged timbers and finishes. In conclusion, building defects are common problems that can reduce the safety, strength, and appearance of a building. These defects usually happen because of poor construction work, low quality material, design errors, or lack of proper maintenance. If defects are not identified early, they can become more serious and expensive to repair. From foundation cracks to mechanical system failures, identifying and addressing defects early is the key to preventing long-term damage. Through the case study, we can understand and learn more about building defects and the causes of such things. Also, we are able to identify ways to overcome building defects that usually occur in every building. That's all from us. Thank you.